Production Possibilities Frontier Part 6, Output or Input Question. Let's look at an output question. Output questions tend to be easier than input questions. When we're looking at an output question, we're looking at the final product going out to the market. It's the output, car or truck, and we were looking at the number of cars and the number of trucks. Input questions get a little more tricky. So let's look at this input question. These are graphs for countries A and B, and they represent the number of hours it takes to produce one car or truck. So that we know now it's an input question because it's the work that goes into producing the car. So if you look at this, it takes 4 hours to produce a car, 4 hours to produce a truck here. It takes them 3 hours to produce a car and 9 hours to produce a truck. So Country A has the comparative advantage in trucks because it only takes them 4 hours to produce that truck. It would take Country B 9 hours. So in a 4-hour period of time, Country A could produce one truck, and in this country, they produce far less than a full truck. Country B then has the absolute advantage in the production of cars. It can produce a car in 3 hours, where it takes Country A 4 hours. Country B has the absolute advantage in the production of cars. In Country A, it takes 4 hours to produce a car, or it takes 4 hours to produce a truck. It is a 1-to-1 ratio. But watch this. To produce one car, this Country B has to give up the production of 1/3 truck. Because it takes 3 hours to produce a car and it takes 9 hours to produce a truck, to produce one car, Country B has to give up 1/3 of a truck. When we look at this, so that's a 1 truck to 1 car, or 1 truck, because it takes 9 hours. In that 9 hours, and it only takes 3 hours to produce a car, Country B could produce 3 cars. So let's see who has the comparative advantage then. 1 car to 1 truck and 1 car to 1/3 truck. So the comparative advantage in cars now is Country B's. Country B can produce cars at a lower marginal opportunity production cost than Country A. Let's look at this. Which country can produce trucks at a lower marginal opportunity production cost? And it would be Country A. Country A has a comparative advantage in trucks.